Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Hey, so today it's midweek, and I'm posting this particular post because this is kind of this is going to change things for me for the better, and I wanted to share this immediately because I think that anybody else out there that's having the same problem that I've been having, this will change their life as well. And the problem is a silly one, and it's a simple one, and I'm going to share this because this is a daily part of my life. So I love protein shakes. Anybody who follows my channel, anybody who subscribes, they would know that I talk about protein shakes constantly because I add protein shakes in my diet to help just get the protein. I need more protein. I don't eat enough meat. I don't eat enough food to get all the protein I need. So I've been eating these protein shakes now for even years. And I guess this could probably go along with any shake. This could change people's lives that just eat shakes in general. Now, usually what I would do is I would go to my refrigerator. I would take a cup that has all my powdered mix, has my 2 scoops of protein, my flavoring, my cocoa or cinnamon or whatever I'm flavoring it with, or allulose, or even sugar if I use sugar. I'd put it all in the container. I'd go to my refrigerator. I would put in, what is it, like 16 or 18 ounces of water. And then I would close it up, seal it up. And I actually have a shaker that has like a weighted ball inside of it so that when you shake it up, it helps mix things up. But inevitably, I would always end up with a, a protein shaker that has maybe half consistency of mix in the water that I would drink. I would drink that up, and when I would get done drinking the protein shaker of drink of mix, I would end up with maybe like a quarter of an inch of just sludge at the bottom of my container. Now, for those of you that use blenders and other fancy high tech equipment, this may not apply to you, but it may. I don't know. But I would always end up with that little layer of sludge at the bottom of my cup that wouldn't mix. I just couldn't get it to mix. Even though I bought this mixer with a ball in it that I can shake and it tries to shake it up, that sludge at the bottom, when you take the powder and you pour the water on top of it, it like turns it into cement or something. I don't know. But inevitably, I would always have to use hot water and rinse it out, or I'm lazy. So a couple of days later, I would make another shake, and there would always be that little bit of sludge that would and eventually get broken loose somehow. And I would always end up drinking part of it in my drink, which I'm just going to say that little solid, sludgy part of the bottom of a shaker, that does not go well with your biome. Like that causes inside bodily turmoil and conflict. And yeah, that's not good. Anyways, so that's been a teeter totter of just it's just been a pain in the ass. Like I enjoy the shake. I like the shake. The shakes are flavored good, but at the end of the shake, I end up with that little layer of sludge at the bottom that I have to figure out either how to get it loose or how to pry it loose, or I even have this like super long spoon that I would reach down in there and try to mix it up. And just it never would mix up well. It would never, I could even put water on top of it and it wouldn't work right. So I tried something new today after 3 years, and I think I've fixed my problem, and I'm so excited about it. I want to share it. I wanted to share it today and not this next week. I wanted to share it now so that I didn't forget. And some of you know exactly what I'm talking about by that layer of sludge at the bottom of your shake and what a pain in the ass it is and how it dilutes your whole shake. It makes it so that a majority of your shake is just water, and all that mix at the bottom just turns into a rock that you end up having to pry up with a spoon or something. So here's how to solve that problem. Put your water in first and then put your powder on top of it. And I did this, and I mean, what I realize now is that the powder floats. So any powder that you're going to put in, whether it be protein powder or pea protein, or even I did it with peanut butter, peanut powder, and even my sweetener, my flavor, it all floats. And then when I put the lid on it and I shake it really good, I wanted to show you my shaker. So this is my shaker, and there's like this ball thing inside of there that's supposed to shake it up, and that actually does work. But when I get the layer of sediment at the bottom of my shaker, it just turns into cement. And again, like I said, if I leave it overnight or the next day and try to just shake it up again the next day, that stuff that's at the bottom, I don't know, it ferments or it rots, or I don't know what it does exactly, but once it's been in your cup for a day or so and it gets down in there and it starts, I don't even know what it's called. Once it starts fermenting, you definitely don't want to eat that stuff because that will cause you problems in your system. So again, don't fill your container, or don't put your powder in your container and then put water over it. You're going to see the water like go down through a lot of the powder, but it doesn't actually go through all the powder. So instead, put maybe at least half of the water in your container. I just use all of it because my refrigerator has a thing where I can set 14, 16, 18 ounces. So I put 16 ounces. I fill my cup with 16 ounces. And then I put the powder on top of it. And when I shook it, it actually did disperse evenly. It made the actual shake taste much better. It was just a better experience. And there is no layer of sludge at the bottom of my container. So I will be doing this over the next probably 4 or 5 days because I eat a shake every day. I eat a 26-gram protein shake every day. And if it doesn't end up working or doesn't work correctly or there's a problem, I will share it here. If you're subscribed, it'll be one of my posts and I'll be sharing it there, maybe even on my weekly post. But if you're not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe. And I'll share with you whether it works or not, which I'm pretty sure it will because I did make a shake already doing this and it shook up so much better. It just evenly distributed everything and there was no layer of sludge at the bottom of my container. Again, if you're using a blender to blend your shakes, you got that. You don't need to worry about this. But if you get tired of having to have an electric, an electric utility, an electric thing to make your shakes, and you want to just have a shaker like I do, then you're going to want to make your shakes this way going forward. It's going to make your experience much better. It's going to make your shake much better. And it's going to keep you from having problems with dealing with all that sludge at the bottom of your shaker. Hey, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this post, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you are subscribed, thank you guys all for subscribing. I appreciate it. It gives me purpose for posting these things. And if you aren't subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe. I'm actually pretty interesting. Once I get past some of these health issues that I have, I'm going to be posting some interesting stuff. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.